Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new here. So for today's video, I am so freaking excited, but we're going to be reviewing the new Glamlite Frosted Flakes collection. So you guys want to see what this collection's all about, what my thoughts are on this, well then definitely keep watching. You guys already know. You guys already know that I have Frosted Flakes to go with this collection. When I first saw Glamlite announce this, I was like, oh my god. I love Frosted Flakes so much. They've always been my favorite cereal to the point that I used to consume it every single day before I went to school. But then I always thought, man, this cereal is so good. It hates me. I would let the cereal get like a little soggy, and then I like just eat it all up, and then I slurp the milk down because the milk became like really sweet. And then I was always like, ooh, my tummy hurts so bad. Frosted Flakes does not love me the way I love it. And it wasn't until later on in life that I realized, oh bitch, it's because you're lactose intolerant. So now I get to enjoy this cereal with lactate milk, and it's the best thing ever. So needless to say, when I saw that Glamlite was collaborating with them, I got super excited because this has been my favorite cereal for as long as I can remember. So let's go ahead and take a moment to appreciate this cute PR box. Like, can we just take a moment to appreciate the fact it has a Tony signature? Oh, that's so cute. Let's take a look to like really appreciate the Frosted Flakes moment. Like, look at that. Look at that. Well, Tony didn't sign my box, but he did sign my PR box. So what does this PR box include? Well, it has quite a few goodies. So on the inside, it has the Frosted Flakes palette. It has the highlighter in 2 lip kits. Plus, we're sure you'll look great. I'm gonna do a poor job for him. But I think this PR kit is so super cute. I really love the thought and detail that Glamlite puts into every single one of their collaborations. So I'm super excited to dig into this collection. The second that I saw they're announcing it, I was just like waiting for it to come in. I do want to say this was gifted to me in PR. So thank you guys so much. So let's go ahead and dive into this collection and see what it's all about. So the first thing we have is the Frosted Flakes palette. Guys, palette right here retails for $35. Look at the details. Look at the details. So it says right here, Frosted Flakes x Glamlite. The sweetest, the greatest collaboration is here to satisfy your cravings. Now you can experience the nostalgic moment of indulging in your favorite breakfast cereal while playing with your makeup. Inspired by the beloved and iconic Tony the Tiger, this palette features 15 highly pigmented shades consisting of vibrant blues, nude tones, and pops of orange. Get creative with your eye look using this fun color scheme and bringing out the tiger in you. Tony. Well, when you guys open this, like I saw this like literally I saw this on their Instagram page. Look at how it opens. Like, it opens like an actual cereal box. Oh my god, and even on the side they have like little ingredients. Fun facts, 15 shades per size, serving size 18 grams. It has awesomeness, creativity, fun, greatness, and glam. And that actually goes into all the ingredients that were actually inside this palette. But when you open it, you're supposed to open like a cereal box. I'm gonna ruin it because I ruined all my cereal boxes. No, no. I'm tearing it. No, this is actually how my cereal boxes always look, so we're not gonna judge me. Y'all, we just like the actual cereal. Is this my toy inside? Do you guys remember the days when they used to put toys inside cereals? Do they still do that? I feel like they don't do that anymore. Okay, so here is the palette. This is a 15 pan palette that does retail for $35, and holy shit. Wow, that is freaking gorgeous. Do you guys see how beautiful those shades are? I also like the fact how they lined up this palette. So you're gonna have all your oranges, your blues, and like your deeper blues with like a little black shade in there. I really do appreciate the layout. I'm gonna quickly swatch this to you guys so we could dive into the other products. You guys already know I am obsessed with Glamlite's formula. Glamlite has some of the best formula out there. It's why they're my dream company to collab with. Like, that is something I'm gonna manifest one day, is to collaborate with Glamlite because I freaking love them so much. And this first shade looks like freaking Cheeto dust. I love it. You guys remember how they almost came out with Cheetos too? Freaking Forever 21 ruined that for us. Okay guys, so here is the swatches of all those shades. Oh my god, they're so pigmented, and oh god, these shimmers are just so creamy and buttery. Like, you have to be a little careful though digging your hand into them, because I kind of dug my hand a little bit too hard so you guys can see where that shadow is kind of lifting. So I kind of have to push that back in. It is just my fault because I'm so eager to dive into this palette. I kind of push kind of hard, but that is absolutely gorgeous. The color scheme on this is super pretty. Colors I typically don't mix together. I never mix blue and orange together. So this would be this would kind of like be like a challenge for me to see if I can create a look using both colors, or do I have to do like 2 different eyes. So that was super cute. Like I said, this does retail for $35. You do get 15 shades in here, and it does come in this like really cute Frosted Flakes cereal box. Okay, so next this collection has a loose highlighter. Now this actually retails for $16, and this is the Frosted Flakes loose highlighter. First off, they shaped it to be just like a cereal. This is so freaking cute. I love how like innovative this is. Now I will say this would be really odd in my collection. I don't really know how it's gonna store. I don't know how I'm gonna like store it in my collection because of the odd shape, but it's so freaking cute. I think it's the first time Glamlite actually kind of went above and beyond and created a product like this. Now they've had loose highlighters before, but typically they're just like in a little, like I think there's like a donut one, like cookie highlight I think, and that just like in a shape of a donut, but you could tell it's just like in standard packaging. They made this to look like a cereal. Like that is so freaking cool to me. So let's take a look at this shade. I actually haven't had a chance to look at it to see how pretty this shade is. All right, so that's how it looks right there. Oh, wow. Do you guys see that? That is almost like a off-white, like, that is almost like an off-white champagne-y style highlighter. That is so pretty. It definitely is like an off-white with just like a little hint of gold in it. Wow, that is stunning. Not only can this be used as a highlight, but this can also be used as a eyeshadow as well. That right there, this retails for $16 for this. And then last but not least, they rolled out with 2 lip kits. So first off, we have the Tony, which is a frosted lip kit. And then we have the Tuff Tiger lip kit right here. So 2 different lip kits from Glamlite. I've seen how the Tiger one looks like, but I haven't seen this one. So we're going to go ahead and swatch this one first because I haven't seen the reveal on this. I'm so excited. It says, give your lips a frosted treat. Our Kellogg's Frosted Flakes X Glamlite lip kit includes an ultra dazzling lip gloss and a velvety lip liner. Sweeten up your lips with this dynamic duo. Ooh, and both of these do retail for $15 a piece. So this is how it looks right here. What? This is so cute. I think this is the first time that Glamlite has ever done lip liners. So let's take a swatch. So here is the lip liner. Let's see how the shade is. Oh wow, that's a really beautiful shade. Very gorgeous. Now, I personally am not a big fan of pencil lip liners. I like lip liners that have more of like a really creamy and like this is really creamy and buttery. And typically when I've played with like lip pencils before, I always tend to have a little trouble with them. But I will say this glides on super, super beautifully. So that is actually really nice. I don't even know what the shade of this is called. It is just Frosted Flakes. All right, let's take a look at this lip gloss. I'm kind of curious. Is it like a clear gloss? Is it a blue tinted gloss? Let's see what it is. Oh, ooh, it's like a, oh my gosh. It's neither. Okay, so this is going to be like a white coated gloss. This is like almost like a white champagne gloss. Do you guys see that? It definitely has a little bit of an off-white tint to it as well. Really complements that loose highlighter. And there's like a slight tinge of a sweet smell to it. I want to see what this looks like on the lips. Let's see how this looks. Ooh, okay. So you guys can see how it definitely has that like frosted. That's what it is. It's Frosted Flakes, Allie. Jesus. But that's how it looks right here. Really frosted. Feels really nice. Has a little bit of sweet taste to it. That's really pretty. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so the next we have the Tiger Tuff Lip Kit. And this is going to include a lipstick and a lip liner. So let's go ahead and swatch this. So that is the swatch right there. I'll actually swatch both of my hands so you guys can see the comparison. All right, so at the very top we do have the blue one. And at the bottom we do the Tiger Tuff. So you guys can kind of see the comparison between the two. And I'll swatch the lip gloss. I'll swatch a lip gloss on top of that as well. So that's the lip gloss. And then she rolled out with lipstick. So let's take a look at this lipstick. Now she said that she created this shade to be very universal for all skin tones. So let's go ahead and swatch this. Ooh, that is very creamy and buttery right there. So, ooh, I like that. Okay, guys, so this collection launches on Saturday, May 7th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which would be 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You guys can buy this entire collection for $75 Or if you guys want to get the PR box, which I have right here, it will cost you guys $90 for the PR box. And the best part is that if you guys use code AllieD, you guys will save 15% off your purchase. So I'm so excited. I'm going to zoom you guys in. We're going to go ahead and play with this palette. We're going to play these lippies, play with these highlighters. I'm just so excited to dig in. And I'm also going to munch on these because it's been a minute since I've had them. I've missed them, and Glamlite just brought it back, brought excuse for me to eat it. So let's go and zoom you guys in. Okay guys, so I'm going to start off by using the Jaclyn eye base right here. I'm really putting this like eye base to the test to see how I like really like it. So that's why we're using that today instead of like the Glamlite ice base or the P. Louise base, because I'm just generally really trying this out to see how well I like it, or if it only like kind of works with her formula. Alright, so I'm going to do two different eye looks because I really couldn't decide how to make this work, and I really kind of want to showcase this palette. So on this side we're going to do orange, and on this side we're going to do blue because I have to play with both. So the first shade we're going to go into is the shade Yummies right here, and we're going to put that in the inner corner. And well, you guys like know my routine. If you guys again hear background noises, I cannot stop watching the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial. I'm just so addicted, especially since Amber's on stand now and I'm just like listening to her testimony. Oh, it's just so fascinating, so freaking fascinating. I think this is like such a cool, I think it's such a cool thing that Glamlite is collaborating with Frosted Flakes. Like, who would have thought? I knew it from the second I saw the trailer. I'm gonna go into the shade Tiger Paw right next to that. The second I saw like the trailer and they're like, we are the tigers, and they're like making like a crunchy noise. I'm like, oh my God, it's, you know, Frosted Flakes. And it's so funny because Corey kept saying that they were dropping hints because Giselle was wearing a lot of blue. The creative director, Anthony, was like also wearing a lot of blue, and he's like, oh, I guarantee you has blue in it. It's a blue eyeshadow palette. And I was like, I don't know. I mean, I was like, I don't know. I mean, she could just be wearing blue just to be wearing blue. But I know Giselle said that she loves wearing blue. It's one of her favorite colors. That's why she like was wearing it a lot. But Corey was like, no, I called it. I knew it had to be blue palette. And it's just like, this is just such a cool thing. I'm so proud of Giselle and how far her company has come. Like when I went to go to LA to go to the Glamlite Hershey Kisses launch, I had no idea that when Giselle first started Glamlite, it was actually a company based around makeup lights, like the ring lights that I have right here. I had no idea that that's originally how she started her business. And it's so cool to see how far her business has come and to see now that she is growing tremendously, becoming a huge brand. And there's so many of you guys that say that you guys wish you guys can see Glamlite in person, that Glamlite could be sold in stores. I'm sure one day she'll get there where she'll have Glamlite sold in stores, but I'm just so grateful that I discovered this brand so long ago because I really do love the formula. Glamlite is one of my absolute favorite brands. It's why they're my dream brand to work with, because I freaking love Glamlite. I love the formula. Like their shadows are just, they're freaking chef kiss, and that's such a pretty shade. I'm going to go into Tony the Tiger, which is this beautiful orange right here. This looks a lot like a Cheeto dust. Makes me want Cheetos. I'm going to go with my E35 brush. Well, if you guys do not know, tomorrow, May 6th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my brushes are officially back in stock with Bling brushes. I'm so excited. Make sure you guys use code Allie to save you guys 10% off your purchase. But I'm so excited because my brushes are finally back in stock. Like you guys sold these out in 5 hours. That is just insane. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Okay, so now we're going to go into shade Tony the Tiger. There's definitely a little kick up in the pan, but that is okay. This is like the perfect orange. Damn, this is a perfect orange. Okay, so we're going to start to just tap this right here. Like I said, I'm not doing like such an intense eye look. I just want to like play with like the shades that like call out to me the most, and these are the shades that are calling out to me. Because like just, fuck, that's so good looking. It really reminds me of Cheeto dust, and it makes me want to have Cheetos. Which, by the way, I actually do have in my pantry. I always have Cheetos and dill pickles in my pantry because those are like my two favorite chips, and I can never decide which I'm in the mood for. Right now, I'm currently on a dill pickle chip, but then next week I'd probably be on a Cheeto, Cheeto trip. Just can't ever decide, so. All right, now for this side, we're going to go into the shade Frosted. This beautiful blue shade. We're going to start to put that in the inner corner. I wanted to let you guys know I also posted a new vlog to our For to Life channel where I kind of like got, opened up and got a little vulnerable with you guys. So if you guys want to see that, how Koa's doing after his surgery, definitely head over to my For to Life channel to see an update. I haven't posted in there like since February, so you guys will kind of see like why I haven't posted and whatnot, and kind of a cool place for me just to like chill and hang out and just like talk to you guys. I don't know. Again, talk to you guys. All right, now we're gonna go into the shade Sweet Spark. It's beautiful. I mean, like, that's like Almost like a duochrome shift. Do you guys see that? This reminds me like a freaking ocean. That is stunning. Place that right next to that shade. Oh, that is so beautiful. What was that noise? Do you guys hear that? It's my candle. My candle's making the noise because I'm burning the new J Sky Vampire Diaries candle, and it's making like a... Do you hear it? It sounds like someone's farting. It's a candle crackling this whole time. I was like, what is that noise? I thought it was my stomach. I'm like, oh my gosh, because I'm going to have cereal, my stomach's like getting ready for me to be like, gotta evacuate, go to the bathroom. Like, I thought that was my stomach the whole time. That's the candle. All right, so now we're going to the shade Teamwork. It's this beautiful blue. And we're going to start to just, wow, that has a lot of kick up in there. But again, just tap off the excess. We're going to put that in the outer corner. Oh my God, that's hilarious. This whole time I'm sitting here thinking, wow, my stomach is making so much noise. I'm sure you guys are going to hear that and be like, this girl tummy, is it okay? So I'm going to place this right here. Now that is laid down, we're going to clean this up just a bit, but I'm going to go throw on some lashes, come back on my face done, so we can continue to do the under eye. We're going to try out the highlighter. We're going to try out the lips. I might even mix like the two liners together to create like an ombre effect as best I can, try out the gloss on it, and let you guys know my thoughts on this collection. But so far, I have to say, I really do love the personal touches that Giselle puts in here. I love the thought and effort that they put into this collection to really try to captivate the essence of Frosted Flakes and like really just brings back my childhood. I think Frosted Flakes just remind everybody their childhood because it is such a nostalgic cereal, and it's just, man, it just reminds me of when I used to sit on my floor in the morning and listen to It's Getting Hot in Here, so take off all, like, you know, from Usher. Like, I would sit there and like listen to that in the morning, eat my cereal. Like, this is when TRL was still a thing. Oh man, those are the good old days. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Oh man, I had to do the one thing you're not supposed to do. I freaking pimped. I did the one thing I'm not supposed to do. I freaking popped like Bob the pimple. And he's seeking vengeance on me. He's like, bitch, I wasn't ready. I didn't give you a whitehead yet and you popped me. Damn it. Okay, so to finish off this eye look right here, we're gonna go into the shade Crunchy, which like this kind of like brown shade right here. And we're gonna put that underneath the waterline. I do want to let you guys know I did go into the shade Tiger Stripes, like this black shadow right here with blue glitter in it. You guys know how I feel about that, those type of shades. They're my favorite. And I actually used that to align my waterline today, and it is such a beautiful black matte. I freaking love the shadow of that. With just the flecks of blue glitter, it was super nice. So like I said, we're just gonna place this right along the waterline. We're gonna take the shade So Tasty. So now we just utilize this entire row. And we're going to actually blend that shade out with So Tasty. Ooh, this is so nice. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking that it would be so freaking amazing if Glamlite were to do a Skittles collection. I've not seen anyone do Skittles. I love Skittles so much. I mean, like, I can, like, literally just envision it now. Like, Glamlite, if you're watching, you gotta get on Skittles. Like, how freaking amazing would that collection be? And if they can make the lip glosses smell like the red Skittle, my favorite. Okay, so now that's laid down. Now we're gonna go into this side and we're gonna go into the shade Go Getter, like this deep, beautiful, like deep blue. Such a stunning blue. And we're actually gonna tight waterline that. I'm just going to literally line it right here, ever so slightly, because a shade like this can go wrong really fast for me. I don't always do the best with deep shades because I tend to mess up my look. And they're just a little intimidating, but it's such a pretty color. So we're just going to take that. We're just going to run that along the waterline. I'm going to take the shade Classic right next to that. And we're actually going to blend it out with the shade Classic. Oh, that is such a beautiful blue. Okay, so then I think I'm going to add just a little bit of Breakfast Time on my finger, and I'm just going to lightly kind of like tap over that we just did. See, so it has like a little nice little glitter to it. Do you guys see that? That's so pretty. I'm actually gonna take the shade Tiger Paw. I'm gonna do the same thing with the shade Tiger Paw again on my finger, and I'm just gonna tap it along the waterline. Ooh, it has a nice little spark to it. Okay, so let me quickly throw on some mascara and some white liner, and then we're gonna come back to do the inner corner. Then we're gonna move on to the rest of the base. Okay, so to finish off the eye look, we're gonna go back into this palette one more time. We're gonna take the shade Milk, and we're gonna use that as the inner corner for both eyes and the brow bone highlight as well. So we're just gonna take this. We're just gonna quickly just place this right here. Okay, so now that that's laid down, now we're gonna go into this really cute highlighter right here. I can't get over how the packaging is. It's so freaking cute. So I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna tap some in here. I'm gonna go in with my E36 brush. I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna start to just place this right on the cheekbone. Wow, do you guys see that shine? That is so pretty. Wow, that definitely has like a nice like wet look to that. That is really beautiful. Now I will say this is definitely microfined, so it looks like it has some glitter reflex to it. That's what's giving it the high shine, but it's blending out really, really, really nicely. I kind of put on a lot because I really want to be a little extra because this is just so freaking cute. Okay, so now moving on to the lip products right here. I'm going to take the deeper lip liner and I'm going to outline my lips with this, and then we're going to start to blend it out and utilize all these to the best that I can. So I'm just going to take this Tuff Tiger Lip Kit right here. It's actually gliding on rather nicely. I'm thoroughly surprised by that. Okay, now that that's laid down, I'm going to take a little bit of the frosted lip liner, just a little bit, and we're going to place that just right here. Okay, so now that that's laid down, we're going to go in with the lipstick. I think this is the first time Glamlite has like a lipstick that I can recall. Bob is ruining my makeup look. Let's take this. So I am not the biggest fan of the lipstick, only because I feel like it's kind of clinging to all the dry patches on my lips, but it's also maybe my fault too because I did not exfoliate my lips in the slightest before this, and typically I do exfoliate my lips whenever I'm putting out like a liquid lip or a lipstick, but I just feel like it's definitely clinging on to the dry spots, you can see, but it's super comfortable. So even though it's kind of like clinging on to the dry spots, it's super comfortable. It feels like I just put on a chapstick, and it's not sticky, very, very flexible, but you can see where it's kind of like clinging onto those lines. So now we're gonna go into that frosted gloss because you guys know I'm a gloss bitch. We're gonna sit here and put that all over the lip. Ooh. All right, guys, so now that the lips are on, we're gonna go ahead and zoom you guys out, and I'm gonna give you guys my final thoughts on the Glamlite collaboration with Frosted Flakes. Okay guys, so this is the final look. So what are my thoughts on this collection? Well, first off, let's dive into the eyeshadow palette. The way that it's packaged in this Frosted Flakes like cereal box, that is just so freaking like genius. You guys know how much I really do appreciate the thought and effort that Glamlite puts into all their packaging. You guys know I love keeping unicartons, so I'm gonna be keeping this. It sucks that I like destroyed it, but this is kind of like what I do to my cereal boxes. I just love the fact that it came in like a baggie like actual cereal does, and then you pull the palette out. It's such a great like thought that they put into it. It's just like this is the small details The small details like this is why I really do appreciate the brand, because they really do put so much thought and effort into it. So the fact that it came in this little cereal box is super cute. And then we have the palette itself. The palette looks just like the cereal box. I love it so much. I love how much it just makes me want to eat this cereal so bad. And then when you actually look at the color schemes, like the color scheme looks like Frosted Flakes to me. Like this is what I envisioned for a color scheme. Now I would have to say it's really hard to choose which ones are my favorite color, but there's something about like this shade right here, which is Tony the Tiger, that I'm just like really gravitated to because I love orange. It's my favorite color in the world, followed by yellow. So I really do love that color so much, and it just works. It just lays down so beautifully. It blends out really beautifully. You guys already know that the shimmers are just chef's kiss. They're so creamy and buttery, and the way that they just glide on the eye with a finger, the way they glide on the arm from a swatch, the way they just touch and feel in the pan is just so damn good. And then the mattes have so much pigment to them. Now I do have to warn you guys that the shade Yumminess, it definitely has some fallout to it. When I was putting on my foundation, I can definitely see some fallout right here from that shade, but it is what it is. It's why I like putting on the shadows first, but it blended out really beautifully into the shade Tiger Paw. I love the way those two complement each other. Now the second row right here, I was able to utilize, well, 4 out of the 5 shades of this row, and again, they are so beautiful. I think my favorite shade in this row is the shade Sweet Spark. This is such a beautiful, beautiful shade, and it complements all the shades down here beautifully. Like the shade Go Getter, gorgeous, 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 followed by that shade Teamwork and Classic, again, very beautiful blues. And then this black right here that has blue reflex in it is just absolutely gorgeous. This palette right here, it does retail for $35. You guys do get 15 shades in here, and it's definitely a mix of mattes and shimmers. And if you guys have ever tried Glamlite, you guys will know that the quality is absolutely phenomenal. I love the color scheme on this. I could definitely utilize this. I can mix and match this with all their other palettes, but I definitely will probably gravitating a lot more. I'll definitely gravitating to a lot more because of the oranges in here, because you guys know how much I love oranges. So I would definitely love to see Glamlite utilize more orange shades in their collection, because I love orange so much, and it's so nice to see them do that. So this was definitely a well thought out palette. I freaking love it. Now for the highlighter, now Tyler does retail for $16. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the freaking packaging? Like, this is such a cool concept. Like, in a little cereal, it looks like cereal. Like, that is so freaking sweet. And then you guys actually see the shade itself. It is so gorgeous. You guys see that bright shine? Like, it definitely makes it look like I have like a nice wet feel. Like, I look very dewy and like glowy, and I love how this highlighter is looking on me right now. It just looks very wet, and I love that wet looking feeling, because it just makes me feel like a badass bitch. It does. I freaking love how this looks. It is absolutely beautiful. I think this shade can be used on so many different skin tones that are out there, and not only can be used as a highlighter, but this will make a beautiful, beautiful eye topper. Like, you can take this and tap it onto any shadow that you guys have in your collection, and it's going to work beautifully. It's going to give you that nice shine, great inner corner, great brow bone. Truly, this is such a phenomenal highlighter. This is like truly gorgeous, and I'm gonna keep going back to it because I just love how universal it is, and I just love the way it looks on me. It's so gorgeous. Such a gorgeous highlighter. Then we do have the two kits right here. We have the Tiger Tuff Lip Kit and the Frosted Lip Kit. Now, the one that I'm kind of drawn to just a little bit more is the Frosted Lip Kit. Now, these do retail for $15 a piece. The Frosted Lip Kit does come with the Frosted Lip Gloss. The lip gloss feels phenomenal. It does not stick. It doesn't really have too much of a smell to it, but it does have a nice sweet taste to it. I think the lip liner that goes with it is really, really beautiful. I definitely enjoy that lip liner. So if I had to pick one of the two kits, I definitely probably gravitate more to this, because I can line my entire lip with this, put the gloss on it, and have a beautiful lip. Now, I really do appreciate the fact that she rolled out with two, so you can kind of have a variety of what you want to have, because I love the lip liner. Like, this color right here is my perfect color. You guys, it reminds me so much of the Jaclyn Cosmetics Bourbon Lip Liner. Very, very gorgeous. It glided on beautifully, which I was really impressed with, because I'm not a lip liner. I'm not a lip pencil fan. I've never been a lip pencil fan. It's why I love having, like, I don't know what these crayons that they are, like crown liners. I don't know what they're called, but like, those are the type of liners I gravitate more to, that are really creamy and buttery, that just glide on. And pencils tend to be a little bit more stiff and hard for me to work with, but this glided on beautifully, and I was like, oh shit. Like, I was kind of impressed. I did not know what to expect, but that was really impressive. And then the lipstick itself, the lipstick was really nice. It definitely felt like a chapstick on my lipstick. It definitely felt like a chapstick on my lips. Was not heavy, it did not stick, it didn't have like a scent to it. The only thing is that I did cling on to kind of like the dry spots on my lips, but again, I didn't exfoliate, and I'm not the biggest fan of the color. Now, the color is definitely universal for so many different skin tones. I personally like a little bit more of a deeper lip. This is a little bit too peachy for me with this look. I would have gone something just a little bit deeper personally, but I think that this is such a beautiful lipstick that you guys can add on to so many other colors. You can definitely use this and mix it with so many different shades as well. This is definitely a very universal shade that'd be flattering to so many people out there. I saw some videos that they've already posted of how flattering it is on different skin tones. I personally just like a deeper shade. So that's just me personally, but there's nothing physically wrong with it. So I think Glamlite did such a phenomenal job with this collection. It really like hits home for Frosted Flakes. It looks beautiful. They did really put so much thought into it. I'm still obsessing over this. This is so freaking cool. And the fact that you guys can buy this entire collection for $75. That's insane. That's insane. So I'll have everything about this collection listed down below for you guys. Like I said, it does launch Saturday, May 7th at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which would be 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys can buy the products individually. You guys can buy the whole bundle for $75, or you guys can buy the PR box for $90. Don't forget to use code AllieD, which will save you guys 15% off your purchase. And yeah, this is freaking great. Glamlite did such a good job. I'm thoroughly impressed. I freaking love it. Glamlite, thank you guys so much for gifting this to me in PR. You guys know how much I love your guys' stuff. You guys put so much thought and effort, and you guys are one of my favorite brands out there. So that is it for today's video, guys. I really do hope you guys enjoy it. If you did, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 4 to 5 videos a week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel. It's R for Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, a huge thank you goes to all these beautiful, wonderful Patreon members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. With that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in the very next video. Bye! Or as Tony the Tiger would say, they're great! It has the frosted fruit. So on the inside, that's super exciting. Like I said, this does retail for $35 for this palette. Like I said, this. Now they've had loose. We have the Tony, which is the frosted lip kit, and they came with lips. That is the entire lips size, which is what I have. When I was sitting there putting on my foundation, when I was putting on my foundation. How do you open these without? Oh my god, frosted flakes are so good. Oh.